now, after 4, 3, 4.
Today is the Noise Sounds Music Festival for young people in South Dublin County. And it's happening at Aras Chronain Irish Cultural Centre in Clondalkin. It's the first time we've done a music event for young people in Aras Chronain, and we're really excited. It's a great venue to be in. And this year what we're doing is allowing them the opportunity to have workshops with professional musicians and then the chance to perform with them on the main stage in the evening after the workshops.
You know, this first part here, yeah.
North Strand, we're a very eclectic band, are going to do some workshops in brass and wind and then bring the young people up on stage to perform with them as well.
It's great to see young people involved in music. I didn't have that maybe as a younger man. It's nice to be able to impart any sort of knowledge that we've gained to younger people, you know.
So, you've got to be able to play this. Yeah. So you go, then I'll go, you go, I'll go. Maybe you might get some ideas from here. But then not from there.
We're going to be talking to them a little bit about the style of music that we're involved in and some of the techniques that we've learned, that you know, some of the language that's involved in playing it, the ornamentation and some of the embellishments, some of the scales. Like that. We're going to run them through a couple of tunes and perform later on in the evening with them.
As it goes da 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 ba 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 ba.
I think the arts are very important. I think it's expressing the soul of a country. If you get them interested in the arts from that early age, it multiplies their enjoyment, their cultural life. I think it's invaluable.
It's an opportunity for them to express themselves through lyrics and through song, and that age is very, very important because it can be a confusing time being a teenager. You're kind of told that you're too old to do certain things and you're too young to do other things. So it's, you know, to write a song, they can really feel that they've created something that belongs to them, and at the same time they're expressing how they feel from their point of view. I think the marriage of songwriting and the teenage years go together really well. And I've done a lot of workshops over the last 5 years with teenagers. And a lot of the kids, they don't necessarily go on to be musicians or songwriters, but to get involved at that period of their life is, it's just very enjoyable and maybe cathartic, and you know. I'd say nearly everybody can probably has a phone that has a recording device. Who knows what's going to happen? And at the start of the workshop, I'll probably, you know, propose that to them, and it just gets the adrenaline going, and I suppose that's the performance side, and you know, it kind of goes hand in hand. When you're creating something, you do want to kind of put it out there to people.
But I'm going to get an opportunity to play with two really, really good professional musicians they've been playing traditional music themselves since they were like 3 or 4 or something. These girls, they're really good. We got in touch with a group of musicians from around the country, and eventually we settled on the Kane sisters, who are 2 fiddle players from Connemara. Professionals, they've been in it for years, great players. We've had them up for festivals and stuff and workshops in the past.
I really enjoyed it. I thought it was quite helpful because what we did was everyone who was there played their own song, and then they got feedback and constructive criticism from everyone else on how they could make it better or which bits they could improve on. So it was really helpful.
Well, that went really well. The performances were fantastic. I think they really engaged the audience, and yeah, I think it worked well, you know.
We have young people from a camera club in one of the youth services in the area around Aras Chronain who are going to be documenting the event for us tonight, and they've learned camera skills for live gigs to do that for us, which is great. We also have young people from the Corlin and Nogue group around South Dublin, from schools all over the area, who are volunteering and doing podcasting, interviewing musicians and young musicians for the event tonight. So it's a really good mixture of skills that young people have in the area and an opportunity to get them involved in working with professionals in the various industries that they're involved in.
I always loved music, and then when I came across Rua Red and Noise and the Suburban Sounds course that I do up in Rua Red, my confidence grew so much, and it inspired me to keep going with music, and it helped me realise that that's really what I want to do.